For today's Cyber CEO episode,
the biggest thing for me with any kind of leverage is knowing that work's getting done. Business is getting done and there will be no delay in any kind of operation. So if this allows me to take meetings like recruiting meetings, or if I want to take all, right? I know that work will be completed, and that's a huge thing for me. She does a lot of various things. She checks my Calendly, social media posts. She is really involved with the deal tracking, commission tracking, basically does a lot of tracking for me, a lot of data that I need that's important. She has about 30 to 40 tasks every single day, and on top of my craziness that I add to her every single day and my new ideas. She's the heartbeat, she's behind the scenes, and she really keeps us afloat every single day.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show. Bill, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you, my friend?
Wonderful. Thank you very much for asking and for being on the show today. I know you have a lot of things to do. Really appreciate that. Now, to start things off, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are business owners just like yourself. So I need your help. Can you tell us something about yourself and your business, Bill?
Yeah, sure. I've been a licensed realtor for about 10 years now. And in 2020, my career kind of shifted. Instead of selling real estate, I became a real estate coach. So I run a coaching program between two offices at 𝗙𝗲𝗋𝗶𝗹 and 𝗙𝗲𝗋𝗋 main line. And we have about 114 agents that we coach, and we do pretty big business. And as you can imagine, there's a lot that goes on with 114 people. So.
Gosh, I can only imagine what your calendar looks like every day. It must be pretty crazy every time.
Morning to night, every day.
There we go. And of course, a lot of experience for you as well in the real estate business. Now, how about working with someone virtual though? Just like what you're doing with your Cyberbacker. Is this a first for you?
Yes, it was.
First time for you. So, how was the transition period for you? Was it a big change now working with someone who's virtual?
Well, at the time of 2020 with the pandemic, we were virtual became the new normal. So in a sense, it was kind of normal at that point. You know, we were adapting to Zoom. And so it really didn't think much of that.
Okay. So basically an easy transition then to the virtual world. Now, how about Cyberbacker then? How were you introduced to the idea of virtual leverage through Cyberbacker, Bill?
Yeah, through Keller Williams. So I think a lot of the leadership and I think other agents at the office were using Cyberbacker, and I think we had some kind of not a partnership, but Cyberbacker was well known to us, so we obviously just rolled with Cyberbacker.
Okay, then. So you just tried Cyberbacker. Now, how long have you been partnered with your current Cyberbacker then?
So Kathleen's been with me since it's actually been 2 years in August.
Wow, so 2 years already in the partnership that you have with Kathleen. So talk to me about her. What's it like working with her every day? Talk to me about tasks. What do you ask her to help out with every day in the business?
Yeah, Kathleen's been phenomenal. She's like the heartbeat of our business. She's behind the scenes, and she really doesn't have to interact too much with others. Just myself and my leadership team on my coaching program.
Yeah.
But she's the heartbeat. She's behind the scenes, and she really keeps us afloat every single day.
Gosh, so really the heartbeat of the business. I love that. Now, how about tasks though? What are these specific tasks that you ask Kathleen to help you out with every day? Would it be database or whatever? What do you ask her to help out with every day?
Yeah, so we made it super easy on Kathleen. We basically, at the very beginning, kind of labeled out her Monday through Friday daily tasks every single day. So it was easier on us and it was easier on her. So she does a lot of various things. She checks my Calendly. She social media posts for me. She is really involved with the deal tracking, commission tracking. She basically does a lot of tracking for me, a lot of data that I need that's important for, like, if I have to recruit. She follows people on social media for me. She has about 30 to 40 tasks every single day. And on top of my craziness that I add to her every single day and my new ideas.
Gosh, but she seems like she's already, she's almost everywhere in the business now then, am I right? Almost.
Yes. Yep.
Now, how about the partnership now that you have with Kathleen? It's going 2 years. 2 years now, that you've been working with your Cyberbacker. Take me back to the beginning though. How important, or how did you build trust with someone you're working with, someone who's virtual? Because we get that a lot here in Cyberbacker. Any suggestions that you can give out there to our listeners?
Yeah. So Kathleen actually wasn't our first Cyberbacker. We had another Cyberbacker for a very short time. It was nothing against Cyberbacker. She just decided she didn't want to work anymore, and that was okay. So we went through the interview process. Again, it was very seamless. And then it was actually a blessing in disguise, because we were then able to acquire Kathleen. So it actually worked out for good reason. Really taking it back to the beginning, I think what worked was Kathleen had no understanding of what we do. So we really took some time and explained to her, like, this is the vision. This is what I want to accomplish. And if, for instance, if I give her a task, there's an explanation behind it and a reason. Like, I'll say, Kathleen, I want you to do this, and this is why I'm doing it. And this is what this means. And really making it really simple, so they understand and they believe, kind of what you're doing or what you're asking them to do.
Gosh. So really just setting proper expectations as well during the beginning of the partnership then, am I right?
Yep, absolutely.
There we go. Now, how about communication? Because here in Cyberback, we're really big when it comes to communication. How about in the partnership that you now have with Kathleen? How did communication play a role in that?
Really good. So we chat every single day. We actually operate off a software called Monday.com on our team, and it's really easy for us to communicate. But we'll text. She'll text me if she needs me. She'll send me emails. But we communicate every single day. I used to meet her like for daily huddles every single day way back at the beginning. But I trust her now, and we don't have to do that anymore because she has an understanding. She's very independent. And of course, when she has questions, she asks them.
There we go. So really clear, open communication, very important in any partnership. And I think those simple daily Zoom huddles, that what you mentioned earlier, those are very crucial in the beginning, because that's how you get to know the person that you're working with, especially in this virtual partnership, right?
Absolutely. And I never have to worry about her not doing her tasks. She keeps me informed, and I fully trust her.
We go. It's already trust in the partnership. Now, one last question for you while I still have you here. Again, it's been a while that you've been working with your Cyberbacker. What's been the biggest impact of virtual leverage in the business so far?
I would say the biggest thing for me with any kind of leverage is knowing, like, I can right now, for instance, I could be on this interview with you, and I know that work's getting done. I know if business is getting done, and we're operating as there will be no delay in any kind of operation. So if this allows me to take meetings like with somebody like yourself, or I can go in recruiting meetings, and or if I want to take all, right? I know that work will be completed, and that's a huge thing for me.
There we go. That's the beauty of virtual leverage. You have someone to trust, someone that you can count on, someone to back you up whenever you need the help. Now, I forgot to tell you about this, Bill. Kathleen's going to be able to listen and watch this once we have this online. So I was wondering, before we end today, would you want to give her a quick shout out or any messages you'd like to give out to her?
Absolutely. Kathleen, we this, but we absolutely appreciate all the hard work that you do. You are a very, very important piece or member to our business, and we don't survive without you. So just want to thank you for everything that you do. And I know sometimes I could be a little overwhelming and demanding, and you deal with me. But no, we really appreciate everything you've done for us. And, I hope to continue our relationship for a long time.
There we go. Now, we here at Cyberbacker are very excited to see the continued success of this partnership. And of course, Bill, thank you very much for dropping by today. I had fun talking to you.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.